ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له له الملك وله الحمد وهو على كل شيء قدير وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله صلى الله عليه وسلم وأما بعد. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said in hadith that those who strive to obtain knowledge, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will make their path to paradise easy. Tariq al-Jannah, easy. They said, Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, what is knowledge? He said, knowledge is knowledge of Allah, wa Rasuluhu, meaning knowledge of the Quran, and Sunnah of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. So it is wajib, it is mandatory, it is imperative, it is vital for every Muslim to obtain some type of knowledge. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said that it is wajib for every Muslim to obtain knowledge, and the best type of knowledge to obtain is the Quran and the Sunnah of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Inshallah, today, what we're going to do, we're going to have a brief quiz. Brief 10. Grab one and pass it on. Inshallah. Everybody got one?
Yes.
Okay, this test, now put all your papers up, turn your papers over, close your folders. Okay, put them underneath your seat, sit on them, under the desk, under the table, okay? And inshallah, what I want you to do is, we're gonna go over these one by one. You can be speed racers if you want to, okay? Or follow directions. We're gonna go over these one by one, inshallah, 2 times. And then inshallah, at the end, if you have any questions, raise your hand. If you have any questions about any questions, or anything on this test that you may not understand, so I can give you clarity, inshallah, okay? When you finish, all you have to do is turn your paper over, so we know that you're done. Put your hands on top of your paper. You know how you do in class, right? What Ms. Crabtree tell you?
Yes.
Same thing here. We are in class. This is a school setting. Ain't nothing different, okay? So, put your names on the top of the papers. Everything that we went over in the class on pertaining to Salaah is in here. Nothing tricky, nothing new, no, mixed up, upside down question. Okay? Everything that we went over is right here, inshallah. Okay, number 1. What was the name of the Prophet's ascension to the Jannah? What was the name of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam's ascension to the heavens? The Arabic name. Number 2. What was the name of the donkey that the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam rode when he made his ascension? What was the name of the donkey that the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam rode? Number 3. What was the original number of Salaah that Allah had ordained to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam? What was the original number of Salaah that was made mandatory to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam? Number 4, who suggested to get a reduction of the number of Salaah to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam? Who suggested that he should get a reduction from Allah to the Prophet Muhammad? Number 5, what is the final result of the trip of the ascension of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam? What was the final result of his trip to the heavens of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam? Number 6, what happened at Bayt al-Maqdis before the ascension? What happened at Bayt al-Maqdis before his ascension to the heavens? The donkey took him from Mecca to Jerusalem to Bayt al-Maqdis. What happened before his ascension? Number 7, what happened? Name the aspects of fitrah. There are 10. Give me as many as you know. Name the 10 aspects of fitrah. As many as you know. There's 10, but give me as many as you know. The 10 aspects of fitrah. Number 8, what are the benefits of the miswak? What are the benefits of using the miswak? What are some of the benefits of using the miswak? Number 9, what is the definition of astinja? What is the definition of a stinja? Stinja. What is the definition of a stinja? Again, what is the definition of a stinja? Number 10, how do we do a stinja? How does one perform a stinja? Whether it's urination or defecation, explain how does one do a stinja. Number 11, everybody should get this one. What is the dua before going into the bathroom? What is the dua before going into the bathroom? You can write it in Arabic in transliteration, but I don't want it in English. I want it in Arabic. In Arabic with the transliteration. Not meaning you don't have to write it in Arabic, I mean you have to write it in English with the transliteration. Remember, those who strive to revive a sunnah that has been lost. Okay, this sunnah going into the bathroom. Reward of 100 shaheeds, so just this one little sunnah going into the bathroom. 100 shaheeds, inshallah. Number 12. What is forbidden for one to do while one is in the bathroom? Or what are some of the things that are forbidden to do or to take? Number 14. Excuse me. Number 13. What is the sunnah of eating and drinking? What is the sunnah pertaining to eating and drinking? What is the sunnah pertaining to eating? Number 14. It is forbidden to urinate where? It is forbidden to urinate where? For this brings about the curse of the people. It was a hadith we talked about. It said don't don't urinate in these areas, because these bring about the curses of the people. Where is it forbidden to urinate? So if one has to relieve oneself, but they're out in the open, where is it forbidden to urinate at? Number 15. The Prophet Muhammad said that there is no prayer without what? There is no prayer without what? There is no prayer without what? Number 16. What are the benefits of wudu? What are the benefits of wudu? When you make wudu, what are the benefits of making the... Number 17. Describe and give the sequence of wudu in order. Describe and give the sequence of making wudu in order. Number 18. In the morning, the nose should be rinsed and cleaned 3 times. Why? When you wake up in the morning, you should clean the nose out and rinse it out 3 times. Why? Number 20. Explain the sunnah of wiping over the socks and the turban. How many days for the resident and how many days for the traveler? Again, explain the sunnah of wiping over one's socks and turban for wudu, and how many days for the resident, how many days for... Number 21. Can I pray in my shoes? Can anyone pray in their shoes? Can I pray in my shoes? And number 2, explain and describe the way of tayammum, or the sunnah of tayammum. How do we perform tayammum? How do we perform tayammum? Okay? Now again, I'm going to go through them again, all the way from the beginning, so if you have any questions after I finish, feel free to raise your hand. Okay, number 1, what was the name of the Prophet's ascension to the heavens? Number 2, what was the name of the donkey that took the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ on this trip? Number 3, What was the original number of Salaah that was given to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam on his ascension? Number 4, who suggested to get a rejection to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam? Number 15, there is no prayer without what? There is no prayer without what? Number 16, what are some of the benefits of wudu? What are some of the benefits of wudu? Number 17, describe the sequence of wudu. Describe the sequence of wudu. Number 18, in the morning, the nose should be rinsed and cleaned 3 times. Why? In the morning, the nose should be rinsed and cleaned 3 times. Why? Number 20, explain the sunnah of wiping over the socks, the shoes, and the turban. How many days for the resident? How many days for the traveler? Number 21, can one pray in their shoes? Can I pray in my shoes? And number 22, explain and describe the sunnah of tayammum. What is tayammum? And describe it. Inshallah, when you finish your test, turn it over so I know that you're done. I'll give you guys about 5 to 10 more minutes to finish. And then inshallah, we'll exchange papers, inshallah. But those who are done, just turn your paper over, put your pencils over your paper, and just sit quietly for the others to finish. And please, no talking.